good morning, family. How is everyone doing this beautiful 10 Tasting Party Thursday? Around the globe, we welcome each and every one of you for dialing in to the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. Here we are, great with another beautiful day to make a difference in someone's life. To get out there and share the great, wonderful, fantastic things that are happening here in Team Effort Network. Well, family, you know how we do it. This is your host, Pastor Denise McHale, along with my business partner, CCQ Qualifier, one-star Pastor Joe Waver. Family, the line is open. Please call out your name. Let us know where you're calling in from.
Juanita Satzer from North Carolina.
Well, welcome to the call. How are you this morning?
Great.
All right, welcome. Good to have you here. Thank you for dialing in. Welcome, family. Is that Renetta? Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. Who else do we have this morning?
PC in the house.
All right, PC. Welcome, Robert. How are you, sir?
Fantastic.
All right. Looking forward to seeing you tonight.
That's right. I'll be there. 11:01.
Welcome, family. This is the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. Go right here and introduce yourself.
Don Joseph in Reveal, California.
Hello, Pastor Joseph. How's it going, sir?
I feel good. I feel like I can fly.
On you.
All right. I take that we all about ready to take flight. We're all, Pastor Joseph, about ready to take flight and just take off with this thing.
That's right.
Massive action.
Excited about
all right, Mr. Showtime. How are you, sir?
Thursday is like a church day for me. I mean,
Well,
I'm ready, excited. It's showtime. Can't wait for Thursday night.
Hey, Mr. Showtime. If you're able to, can you call it on the speaker line?
Okay, let me try it. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Welcome, family. Let's start this morning. Go right ahead and introduce yourself. Okay, so we have Miss Marlboro. Hi, how are you, dear? From up in Marlboro. Welcome to the call.
Thank you. How are you?
I am doing great. This is Thursday. This is our day.
That's right.
Welcome, family. Welcome.
All callers are muted.
Hi, family. How are you doing this wonderful 10 Tasting Party Thursday? You know, this is the phone you said it's like a church day for him because we get together and we start testifying about these wonderful things that the sprays are doing. And I'm telling you, we have a high time at our 10 Tasting Party. It's a great time to invite your guests and your families to come out and to see the full presentation on what all the excitement is about in Team Effort Network. And there is great excitement around the globe. People are getting healthy. People are doing better. They have the energy to do the things that they want to do. You hear people say, I got my life back. You know, I am just so overjoyed as I watch Sherry Reed and her husband, David. Boy, it's like just watching them. It's like watching a movie. Sherry, if you all remember, Sherry was the one that was confounded to her home. I think she said for 10 years she just stayed locked up in her home because she was not pleased with her weight. She said she was overweight and she didn't like the way her clothes fit. She didn't want to go out and do anything because of her weight. Now, can you imagine just being homebound for, it was either 7 or 10 years, but even just 1 year of being homebound, not going out and not enjoying life, not able to travel with her husband because of fear what people might think of her because of her weight. Started taking our vitamin sprays. Sherry has lost, I think it was 35 pounds she lost. Her first couple of weeks she lost 35 pounds, and then she lost 50 pounds on the sprays. Now I've been watching Sherry and her husband on Facebook. They are traveling all over the place. She's out there. She's at the beach. Right now they're at the beach. She's taking pictures and posting them. Her and her husband are just smiling big time, holding hands, walking on the beach together. It is just a beautiful thing to see. When people can just come out of a a broken lifestyle and just begin to enjoy life because they're healthy and they're happy and they're gaining wealth along the way. And that's what we're doing here at Team Up with Network. We're offering people a better lifestyle, the lifestyle that you dream about, the lifestyle that you think about, that you think may be impossible, the lifestyle that you're waiting for when you retire. You don't have to wait anymore. You can live that life now, and so many people begin to do that. Look at Khaleesi Washington. She had the same condition, just overweight, just couldn't do the things that she wanted to do. Now, not only did she lose 98 pounds, she lost 98 pounds without sprays. She's out there now helping other women to do the same thing. She's traveling. She's scheduling walkathons. She's jumping up on trampolines with her grandchildren. I tell you, the stories here are just life-changing, and they are enlightening. So you have just got to understand what we have here and the importance of sharing 10 vitamin sprays so people can have whatever it is they're looking for, whether it's financial freedom, whether it's the strength or energy, whether it's a breathing condition or aches and pains, whatever it is they're going through, we have something that can help them. Well, I'm going to stop right here and bring on my business partner, Mr. GCQ qualified himself, 1-star, Pastor Del Wafer. Sir, are you there? Pastor Del Wafer, are you muted out? Are you there? If you're muted out, unmute. I hear you. Are you trying to come in, Pastor Bill, or no? And if not, I'm going to bring in Sophia. Did you make it to the studio line? Sophia Bridges? No? Okay, and that's okay. If not, well, we're going to have another wonderful testimony on the call today, and hopefully she made it in. Hopefully everybody's making it in. I know we had a little difficulty with the phone line this week, but it's being worked on. Hopefully it's straightened out. Possibility we may get another conference number. We can't get this one to do what we needed to do, but keep your ears open for that. But Pastor Joe and I had the privilege of traveling to North Carolina earlier this year. Met some wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful folks in North Carolina on Tatlows and Cheryl churches and very Apple team. And I met this sweet little lady. I mean, she's just the sweetest thing. She's so quiet and laid back, but she had a smile that just lit up the room. And she's another one I've been watching on Facebook. And she took pictures of herself. She posted now just taking before and after pictures because they want you all to really see these products really do work. They really do work. So she posted a picture of herself last week, and I'm like, wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I wanted her to come on and share her story in regards to the vitamin sprays and what they've done for her. So, Miss Juanita, sister, are you there this morning?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. How are you?
I am just so great. If I was any better, I would be in heaven.
Well, lady, I love that picture that you posted of yourself on Facebook. I'm like, wow. It was just, I know that you were made yourself when you saw it.
I think I really was. I was very surprised to see the difference. I knew there was going to be some difference, but not as much as there was. And I'm just really, really thrilled with what has happened.
Well, why don't you go right ahead and introduce yourself to the listeners. Let them know who you are. Give a little bit about yourself, and let us know your experience with the vitamin sprays.
Okay, my name is Juanita Setzer, and I'm from here in Conover, a little town in North Carolina. And I was formerly an educator. I worked as a media coordinator or a librarian in the schools here in North Carolina. Put in my time there, and am currently retired. Or at least I thought I was retired until I was introduced to the 10 sprays, and then I found out I wasn't retired anymore. But anyway, before I started on the sprays, if Dr. Oz mentioned it, let me tell you, I ran right out and I bought it, and I've got the bottles over here in my cabinet to prove it. And I tried each and every one of them, and there was just very little or no success. I tried the green coffee extract. I tried the African mango. I tried the Garcinia cambogia. I tried the green tea extract, and I tried the Caroluma fimbriata. And there's about 7 more different weight loss things that are over here in my cabinet that has been recommended that I try. And I just had little to no luck with each one of them. Each of them promised, so much. And the results, most of the time, was very disappointing. And then let me tell you, I found the 10 Slim Spray. And it combines all 5 of the ingredients that I just mentioned. And it's just in one easy-to-use spray. And the way I use it, I know different people have different ways of using it, but I like to spray it about 30 minutes before I eat a meal that has, much fat in it. And that just seems to really make a big difference. And can you imagine, I was taking all of those pills, and the absorption rate there was about, probably 12% from the pills, because by the time it goes through your body, you lose most of the benefit of what's there. But with our wonderful sprays, I find that we've got anywhere from 93 to 98% absorption. So does that make a difference? I certainly think that it does. And I have been spraying faithfully, and I have lost 30 pounds, and I'm still on my way down. And the thing that really surprised me when I saw my picture was how many inches I had lost. The pounds were wonderful, but the inches were even greater, and I knew that my clothes were getting bigger and bigger, and I went out in the meantime and bought some that were smaller, and even they are getting bigger. I do use all 5 of our amazing sprays, and my results have been that I'm not as hungry. When I sit down to eat, I don't even think about seconds, and sometimes can hardly finish my first. Hello? Are we there?
Yes. Yes, Juanita, I can hear you.
Okay. It also curbed my cravings. I was one that would eat a meal, and then a couple hours later, I was hungry again and wanted to get up and go get some junk food, basically, was what it was. It wasn't God-made food. It was junk food. I've stopped sleeping my life away, and I have energy. I just cannot believe. I'm no longer depressed, and my thinking is more focused. And one thing that I have found that's wonderful is my acid reflux is gone. I would go lay down at night, and in no time I'd have to get up and go get a Tums or a Rolade or take an Alka-Seltzer or something. I don't have to do that anymore, and that's just a godsend. I am just so happy with that. When I went to my doctor, my cholesterol was down. My AC1 was down for my diabetes. I find that I'm less moody, and that my skin is just a whole lot brighter. And let me tell you, I'm not a young chicken. I am a great grandmother. So I'll save my age and shock you with that later, okay?
Oh, my goodness. You've already talked about saying great grandmother.
But I am. Okay. And now for the rest of the story. Let me ask you a couple questions. Have you ever slept all night and then got up in the morning and you were as tired or even more tired than you were before you went to bed the night before? Have you forced yourself out of bed and began your day anyway, usually trying to put a smile on your face, and that was just to cover up how you were really feeling? Being tired made me grouchy, and I just didn't feel good. I was tired. And my friends would call me and ask me to join them in different things. And I would say, oh, yes, that sounds great. But when the time got here, I didn't want to go anywhere, didn't want to see anybody, didn't want to do anything. And that just wasn't the way to live my life. I just wanted to stay at home and rest. Have you ever had your body so tender and sore that you didn't want anybody or anything to touch it? My husband, bless his heart, whom I love dearly, would look like he was going to come toward me and maybe hug me or touch me or something like that. And I would just pray, dear God, please don't let him. And because I knew how it was going to feel. It was going to hurt. It was going to be painful. And going to the doctor made no difference. I would go to the doctor and, it was just stress. It was just overwork. It was just worry. You know, they never had an answer for me. And, of course, all of that just really made me feel worse because they couldn't tell me what was wrong. So time after time, that was the answer. And I would get so grouchy that I didn't even like myself. And I would wonder, how in the world can anyone else stand to be around me? And finally, after years of this actually started in my early 20s. After years of this, I started to see a massage therapist. And I've got to tell you, when she did the first massage on me, I told her, I said, Terry, there is not a place on my body that you touched that didn't hurt. And so I kept going back to her, even though the massages hurt. For a while after I finished my massage, I would feel better. And so I thought, okay, I can put up with the intense pain during a massage, and a massage is not supposed to hurt, but I can put up with that to feel better for a week or two. And then after that, I even started going to a chiropractor. And, of course, that helped a little bit, too, just to get myself straightened up and my posture back where it was supposed to be and my spine in alignment. But the soreness and the tenderness just did not go away. So I tried detox baths. I tried the detox foot baths. I tried the detox diets. I tried the detox pills. And, yes, they pulled a lot of toxins out of my body, but there was just brief relief. There was no long-lasting relief from that. I have to say, I ate dirty. I ate clean. I studied nutrition. I was interested in all kinds of health. And read articles and went to seminars. And I followed all kinds of different programs for fatigue. And I tried exercise, but I was just too tired to continue. And the only thing that seemed to help was water aerobics and yoga. And so that was what I pursued for a while. Also, in the meantime, I had a doctor that put me on Lexapro. She said I was just very depressed, and I'm sure that I probably was. And so that seemed to help more than anything else up to that point. Well, to make a long story short, Pat Benfield, a longtime friend of mine, introduced me to the 10 sprays back in March. And as I said about my weight loss, the first thing that I felt was energy. I just had energy. We did a 33-day trip out west, and because of the sprays, I was really able to keep up with everybody else and not lag behind or beg to stay in the room while everybody else went out and had fun. So, and I found that I was waking up feeling more rested, and I was happier. I was just absolutely happier, and for once, I wasn't faking it. And this just went on and on. I started noticing, and I've been advising everyone that I have been able to put on the product to keep a little notebook and just jot down each day any difference that they notice. Because sometimes these things come up so slowly, and you're there and it's not hurting, or this isn't happening, or that isn't happening. And if you don't write it down, you forget about it. Well, last Saturday, my massage friend invited me to come down and have a massage by one of the student massage ladies there, and I went. And we were about halfway through the massage when I said, this doesn't hurt. I don't hurt anywhere. And usually I would be in pain, from the massage. And all of a sudden I realized I had not been hurting anywhere. My skin was not tender and sore to the touch, and I just broke down crying. I said, I cannot believe what these sprays have done for me. They have totally given me my life back. And I can't tell you. I just cannot tell you how good I really feel. I didn't know what good felt like. And now all of a sudden, here I am just feeling so good. And I just thank the good Lord for all of this, and for Pat for bringing it to me, and for Mel and Amy for having such insight to put these products out there on the market to help people like me and others. And this morning I want to leave you with a quote that Undentable Bodies left when he was reminding us of the call this morning. And this is just how I feel. It says, just when the caterpillar thought his life was over, he began to fly. And that's how I feel. And that's what
Oh, wow, Juanita, my goodness, lady, I didn't know it was all that. I was just looking at your picture on Facebook. I'm like, wow, look at it. I just, it was just so, you could really see the inches and how small you got, but I didn't know that you were a great-grandmother. That really blew me away. I am so shocked on that. A great-grandmother. Juanita, how long have you been taking this spray?
I started in March, about the middle of March.
You started in March. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I know your husband has to be really a happy man now, right?
Yes, he certainly seems to be.
I can't imagine, and I can't imagine what he was going through, knowing that he couldn't touch his wife because of the pain that you were suffering. And
right.
For so long you deal with that. You said you've been dealing with that since in your 20s?
Yes, ma'am, I have. And my mother had MS, and it just never dawned on me that it could be, an offshoot of that, or, fibromyalgia, because no doctor, no medical person had ever said that to me,
Wow.
And just always kind of poo-pooed it off, as in my head, which I think happens to a lot of people with fibromyalgia, because there's no way to test for it,
Wow. Your story is incredible. Again, it's like, you said you didn't even know what good felt like.
No.
You didn't know what good felt like. And for the longest time, and I think you're really going to shock us, if and when you do release your age, it's going to really blow us away. But to know that all this that you went through, not able to, you said you was basically sleeping your life away. That you were.
Oh, I was.
Wow.
I would go to bed at 8:30 at night, get up at 9:30, 10 o'clock the next morning, eat something, come to my recliner and sleep, get up when it was time to eat again, and come to my recliner and sleep. So I was truly, just right before Pat brought me these sprays, I was sleeping my whole life away.
That's good.
Hey, Juanita, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Pastor Dale. There's a number of people who have fibromyalgia that's on this call that we invited, as well as there's some people that know other people who have fibromyalgia. And we know we heard Dr. Rosie's story. Now we're hearing your story. Let me ask you this: when you started taking the product, you started taking the product in March.
Right.
From the time you started taking the product, now are you taking all 4 products?
I'm taking all 5 products. Yes.
All 5 products.
Right.
At what point from when you first sprayed? At what point did you start feeling better? That you noticed that you were feeling better?
I started feeling better as far as tiredness and that kind of thing about 10 days into the sprays. And but like I say, I didn't associate that soreness and the tenderness with anything until I went to get a massage and realized that it didn't hurt, and that was just recently. But I knew I was feeling better and better and better and better. And so anyway, I think if someone is taking it see, I didn't even realize I had fibromyalgia until we started looking at all the pressure points, the pain points, and I had each and every one of them, and the fatigue, and, just all the signs and symptoms of fibromyalgia.
Wow. I tell you, that's an amazing story. And, when you think about, all that you've gone through and the pain and suffering and things of that nature, and just think that, all of the different medications and things that they will try to put you on to make you feel better, these little sprays is what changed it for you. This is what changed your life and got you your health back. That's an amazing story, and I'm so glad you told it.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm just glad I had the opportunity to share it with others, and just pray that it's going to help someone else out there.
Well, Juanita, I'm sure if you continue to share your story, it is going to help a lot of people. Now, just tell us right quick before we let you go. Now, before you were just sleeping your life away, what things are you doing now? What have you added to your life now since you've been on these sprays? Now that you're no longer sleeping, what are you now doing?
Well, I'm staying up with my husband till about 11:30 at night. I'm getting up in the morning at a reasonable hour, somewhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. I'm up and about, and I'm sharing my story with others. I'm sharing the opportunity with others, and have, since I posted my picture, have had just unbelievable amount of response to that, of people wanting to do the same thing that I did. I'm just up and about all day long and doing, lots of things and enjoying life, getting ready to go to Hawaii and share the products over there and enjoy a 10-day vacation, and just looking forward to today and hopefully tomorrow.
Wow. Beautiful. Another life-changing story. That is Juanita, simply beautiful. I'm really moved. I didn't know it was all that. And that is really, really an awesome story. I want to phone you, Bridget. Did you make it to the call? Sophia, what do you think about that, man? And I can hear you. I wanted you to just come and share a few minutes. What did you think about that story right there?
Wow. This is why I do what I do with this business, Tim. It's one thing to see the finances, in which we've seen many people get finances. But if you don't have that, like Steve Jobs, if you can't be, if your body is not well, if you, and I saw a mother, watch her like just deteriorate in front of us from lupus. And so when you see that thing, reversing, that sickness reversing those problems, it's wonderful. It's just, this is why I spend most of my day just telling people about Ted. This is why I wake up each day with a smile on my face, because I know that if the enemy had his way, should have been out of here and in pain, but God touched Mel and Amy's heart. And now, thousands of people are going to have a better life. Millions of people are going to have a better life because of this gift that Ken is offering throughout the world. And I'm just, excited to be a part of it. I'm excited. And the thing that's so amazing is that, people, you're helping all these people. All these people's symptoms are gone. All these people are feeling better. And then you're being rewarded financially for it as well. I've never seen anything like this in the time I've been doing any business. I've never experienced anything like this before.
Well, I can agree with you there, Sophia. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this ever. When I stop and think about it, at least in a long time, I've just never seen so many wonderful life-changing stories. People literally, Juanita says she's a great grandmother. That is just, listen, man, she's getting her life back. She's living. She's traveling. She's going to, she's what my friend was Hawaii. Juanita said you were going to Hawaii? She's still there. She's gone and gone off. But, I mean, just to hear her story, know that she was once just sleeping her life away, and now.
Yes, I muted my line. My dog was going.
So you should.
Yes, we're going to Hawaii.
It's incredible.
Yeah, we're on our way there the first week in September.
Wow, and you're going to share the sprays. And, well, take enough of them with you, because I'm sure that they're going to want you to leave some with them there.
Absolutely.
Well, family, I think, yes, sir. Go ahead, Sonia.
I was going to say there's one thing, Pastor. This is what I'm thinking about. They told my wife's grandmother to come in and prepare to pick the wigs that she might want to wear. They prepare her to say, okay, you might want to use this type of makeup. You want to use this type of deodorant. And she looked at me and said, I'm not prepared. I'm not doing any of that stuff. And if the enemy had its way, and if we didn't get those sprays into her hand, she would be somewhere today, instead of bowling, in which what she's doing now, somewhere picking some new wigs out. So when you understand the importance of this business and what it does, you have to tell somebody. You have to tell somebody. And it's amazing. And you guys' testimonies, I mean, wow. This is, think of the person who lost someone, to see someone have their life back is cheerful for me. It's amazing. And I'm in this to win this because it's helping too many people.
Yeah, I'm in it to win, and we're all the way in with him, because how can you walk away from something that's making a difference in people's life? How can you just can't turn your back on anything like this. You want to take it, you want to run with it, you want to shout it from the rooftop, because when you put these sprays in someone's hand, when you put this in their hand, within either that week or the week following, they're going to call you with an exciting story as a result of taking those sprays. I had a customer, and I'm hoping that he'll come to the TTP tonight. I got him on the sprays last week. He just started taking sprays last week. He found me. He came looking for me this week. And when he was walking towards me, I could see his excitement. And I knew that he was coming to tell me about it. I hope he make it tonight, because you guys got to hear him. And I said, wait a minute. I said, let me grab my phone, because I know he's getting ready to say, I saw it on the thing. So I was able to I recorded him. I was so glad I got it. He came to me. He said, when he started taking the sprays, he said, well, I couldn't really tell if I had any energy. He said, I didn't really feel it right there and there. He said, but then I got up the next morning. He said, I cut my grass. I cut my neighbor's grass. I cut their grass. And then I cut another neighbor's grass. He said, then I came in the house. I shampooed the carpet. I started cleaning. He said he just went on and on and on. I mean, for the rest of the day, you got to hear him. And he said, these sprays work. He said, I'm telling you, they work. He said, I'm sleeping. He said, I'm sleeping so good. He said, look. He said, do you have any more? I said, oh, you can't. I said, did you run out? I said, did you run out? He said, no, I didn't run out. I want to get some before you run out. I want to make sure you don't run out. He said, give me my stuff. So I'm hoping that he'll come tonight. And you all can just hear, because he's one of those men that, if it didn't work, he was going to come and tell me, no, this stuff doesn't work. But you should just see how blown away he is from the energy that he's gotten and the clarity of mind that he has and the good sleep that he's getting as a result of taking these sprays. So it's just wonderful. Well, so Sonia, thank you so much for chiming in with us. I appreciate that, sir. And Juanita, young lady.
Yes.
I can't call you grandmother. I cannot call you grandmother. I don't know. I'm having a time believing that one. My good Dale, you met Juanita. She does not look like her great grandmother.
No, she looked very good. Very, very good. And, I think it's her genetics and the sprays working together and making her look as beautiful as she is. So you go ahead and enjoy yourself in Hawaii and get some more business partners over there.
Okay, I certainly will. And God bless Hawaii.
Thank you so much, Juanita. Tell your husband you better keep an eye on you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, dear. Well, my goodness, Sam, another wonderful story. Let's go out. Mr. Kevin Vaughn, 1 star. You have some announcements for us, sir, and a quote for today. Are you there, 1 star, Kevin Vaughn?
Absolutely. How's my 1 star family doing out there? Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, how you guys doing today? And Juanita, what an incredible call. I tell you, Mel and Amy, thank you again for just connecting the people on this call today. Isn't that wonderful? Pastor, I tell you, we are a place of favor, as you say always. We are a place in a place of favor, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand that. And as everybody has said today, Pastor, do not play with this business. Pastor Dale has told us over and over, ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very serious. You are changing lives. That is a tearjerker today, Juanita, what you're experiencing. We're so proud and excited for you. And most of all, we thank God for you. You know, real quick, Pastor, I gotta share this one first before I go to the updates and everything and the quotes. The first one, this is from one of the most famous people on the planet, ever walked the planet. Also, one of the most famous people in the universe. It says, the thief comes not but to steal, but to kill and destroy. It says, I come that I might have life, that they might have it more abundantly. The key word is abundantly. Come on, everybody. You deserve abundant life. You deserve the abundant life. You understand that? I'm going to repeat that again, pastors. You deserve the abundant life. Everybody on the call. Everybody who's not on the call deserves an abundant life as well. Do not play with this. Do not replay with this, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we got to get to the next part of this message here, guys. As you know, we're getting ready to go to the East Coast, pastors. I can't wait to see y'all real soon. East Coast Regional is coming up, 10 University, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Atlanta, Georgia will be there representing, and we've got a 10 luxury bus set up. We got a 10 luxury bus. Now, everybody on the planet, if you have people in the metro Atlanta area or the surrounding states that you know need to be at that event, we're taking a bus from Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen, all the way up to North Carolina and all the way up to the Gaylord, ladies and gentlemen. You want to be a part of that. And I want to give you some details real quickly because we're excited. First of all, $150 round trip. We'll pick you up from your car, pick you up, take you to the Gaylord, and bring you back to your car very safely. Thank you, Jesus, on that one. Hey, come on now. So we're talking about $150. We got a 55-passenger bus. We're going to have a great time, guys. We want to encourage everybody to get your family, friends, associates, anybody who wants to meet Mel and Amy Gill, get them on that bus. $150 round trip, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be leaving on the 26th. The event is on the 27th, as everybody knows, but we'll be leaving on the 26th at about 5 a.m. Leaving the Gaylord after the event. We'll be leaving on Sunday the 28th, coming back. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We have some people excited about the King Memorial, so we'll be stopping at the King Memorial on the way back home for a few hours and let you have experienced that as well. So that's going to be exciting. So we want to encourage everybody to be a part of that. Now, guess what, guys? The deadline, the cutoff date is August the 29th for this awesome time. So we want to encourage everybody that has a team or a potential team member, person using the sprays, get them to the event. The cutoff date is August the 29th. That's a Friday, ladies and gentlemen, 2014. I want to encourage everybody to do that. So what you can do real quickly, the contact person, Marie Lathan, you want to give her a call, 678-522-5735. That's 678-522-5735. Get that your reservation in like immediately, okay, on that for those who have not done that. The second, I'm going to give you my number too, ladies and gentlemen, in case you can't get in touch with Marie. My number is 404-401-0233 to reserve your seat, 404-401-0233. And guys, also too, I got to mention, before the event, Pastor Dale Wafer and his wonderful wife will be in the Atlanta area on September the 6th, 2014, at our wonderful facility at our church. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where our TTPs are held for this part of the country. That's September the 6th at 10 a.m. till 2. Pastor Dale Wafer and his wonderful wife will be with us, blowing us up so we can get ready for the 27th. And we're encouraging everybody to get their team members there, to get the people that haven't seen the business yet, anybody you shared the business with, tried the sprays or trying the sprays now, get them to the event. Pastor Dale is going to be off the chain. Can't wait to see him. And we're going to have a great time on September the 6th, 10 a.m. Put that on your calendar and let everybody know in the United States, ladies and gentlemen, that Pastor Dale is going to be at the Atlanta TTP on September 6th at 10 o'clock. And I'm just so excited about that. Very, very excited about that. Any questions about that, Pastor? I just want to share that before we get to the quotes of the day. Any questions, anything on that?
No, sir. No, sir. Sounds good.
All right.
A lot of good things lined up.
Yes, we do. We are so excited. And keep sharing, ladies and gentlemen. Keep sharing. We got some great things happening. I won't mention those today, but we had 2 powerful calls yesterday with people trying the sprays, getting ready to come into business. We got people signing up today in the business. It's incredible what is going down in the Atlanta market, ladies and gentlemen, and, of course, around the world. And keep in mind now, guys, we have a wonderful worldwide market. We got 5, 6 countries that are coming on board. You want to be able to network the planet as well with these wonderful businesses. And for those who are new, real quickly, teameffortnetwork.biz is our website, teameffortnetwork.biz, and winwith10.com is one of the other websites. And then the other one for our calendar of events for around the country is winwith10.com/calendar. That's winwith10, TEN.com/calendar for the events. So you can get people to the TTPs, start your own TTPs, and just know what's happening in our wonderful company. Hey, let's get to the quotes of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So excited about you, and we trust that you know that you must and you will have the abundant life if you only believe. Hey, Norman Vincent Peale says, believe. Oh, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, Juanita, everybody, believe in yourself, please. Come on, people. Have faith in your abilities. Oh, man, because you're so powerful and so awesome. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, you cannot be successful. You've got to be humble, ladies and gentlemen, but also be very powerful in your abilities that you can do today. That's from Norman Vincent Peale. The next quote of the day, Pastors, is from Zig Ziglar. He says, if you can dream it, I know Pastor loves this one, then you can achieve it. You will get all you want in life when you help enough people get what they want. Oh, I love it. Guess what, Pastor? They need the sprays because guess what? They need their health back. Oh, come on now. If you help enough people get what they want, which is their health, you will get what you want. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, you will max out that comp plan. You'll be hitting that $250,000 a month. You'll be hitting those cars, getting car programs. You'll be getting the $1.8 million a year. I tell you, Mel and Amy said, just do the work, and the comp plan will work for you. Hey, our last quote of the day comes from Robert Schuller. He says, the only place where your dream becomes impossible is in your own thinking. Ooh, back to you, Pastor Denise. Ooh.
Boy, that's putting it in, Kevin. That's putting it back in. Boy, they just didn't serve with that one. Thank you, Sir Kevin Bond. And family, thank you again for today. Take Juanita's story and share that she asked you some questions that a lot of people could answer yes to. Have you ever just slept all night and you woke up and you feel like you just haven't had any rest? You don't want to get up. You don't feel like doing anything. You just don't want to live. Have you ever felt like that? If you know anyone that feels like that, do what Juanita did. Share the sprays. Check the sprays. Help them to get that life back so they too can get up and start to live again, start to dream again. Never, never, never give up on your dream. It's never too late. Juanita, once again, thank you. Your story is phenomenal. I love it. I love it. That's another story I'm going to add to my record store and sharing as I speak about the sprays. Kevin, don't forget to let those know who are traveling on the bus to, if they haven't booked their room at the Gaylord, that they may want to try to catch the rooms before we run out. And many of them can, share a room. I know that the rooms are not cheap, but we did get a discount on the room. But you can, have as many in the room as you want. Everyone can share the cost of that. So just make sure that coming on the bus that everyone has a room. And I'm going to, they can reach out to Maureen Smith if they have a problem getting through to the Gaylord. Just have them reach out to the executive founding member, Maureen Smith, and she'll help them to get that room booked. Well, the East Coast region, as Kevin said, is right around the corner. It's going to be weeks away. And we're going to meet some beautiful people like Juanita and other great leaders that's coming in around the globe to share and to hear and to build your business. Mr. Mel Joseph is going to be a higher level of training. So come prepared to, come with a high level of expectation, what I can say. Just come with a high level of expectation, and you're going to be blown away. Thank you all for being here with us today. It is Thursday. There's a lot of TTP parties going on throughout the globe, so check your calendar, see where there's one in your area. And don't forget tonight, Mr. T, Show Me the Money, is called us tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, followed by Pat Loeb at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be back on this call again tomorrow morning to hear more great things, more life-changing stories that are happening here at Team Effort Network. Just incredible. Thank you all for being here with us today. Be back tomorrow morning. Love you, love you. Know that you are loved and you are greatly appreciated. God bless you all and have a blessed day on purpose. Mwah.